y'all ready to have a good time tonight?
Yeah.
I want y'all to open your ears, open up your hearts. I'm bringing to the stage somebody that's amazing. Give it up for K.P.
I'm definitely talking to y'all the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely, I'm chilling. I'll get my plugs out the way. So March 12th, I released a book and an album, 84 Ultra. So, you know what I'm saying? 84 Ultra, the book, it has 12 poems in it, a lot of visuals, no white pages, as I like to say, a lot of color inside, you heard? So in the book has 12 poems, but it also has newspaper articles from throughout my poetry career, certificates, things like tell a story. The full story of my 25 years in doing poetry, which is crazy to say out loud. But yeah, because I don't really think about that every day. I just like doing poetry. The CD, because I got CDs, because people got CD players in their car, some people, and they happy to play poetry. So I got the CD. CD has 12 poems on the same 12 poems and music. So 84 Ultra will be available for streaming on June 17th, Tuesday, June 17th. I really staggered the streaming part because poets really don't make no money off of streaming. Don't let nobody lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'll go even deeper. You can keep what you want to keep, bro. But on Spotify, if you don't have 1,000 plays for that poem or that track, you don't get a penny. You know what I mean? You don't get a fraction of the penny, and you don't get any retro pay for that either, right? And so let's say you get 1,001, you only get paid for one. You know what I mean? So for that reason, I don't highlight the streaming very much. I like when people buy the album, buy the CD, buy the book or whatever, and then stream it. You know, stream it after that. But my last plug, I had shirts. You know what I mean? I always have shirts on me. They say lifelong member of the spoken word community. Yeah. And I'll share some with y'all. They're black and gold for a reason. A lot of people ask me why I don't have another color. So the HBCU back home, which I grew up around, and my mother went to, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, my grandparents met there in the 40s. You know what I mean? And so as a nod to my family and the place that I come from, my shirts are black and gold because UAPB is the home of the Golden Lions. It's black and gold are the colors of the HBCU back home. So, nice. Born and raised on single parent lands, bottom boys, because we didn't inherit grands from our grands, understand how poverty stayed in constant rotation like second hands. But what kept us cool? Love circulated like kitchen fans. Eating cornbread and cabbage, hash and black-eyed peas. Those days long gone. I'm thinking PhDs. Conversation with my grandmother, the other end of the phone. I'm trying to explain why I stopped eating neck bones. Stop eating pork chops, don't even want bacon in my greens. I ain't running from my culture. I'm running from heart disease. See, daddy died of diabetes. Granddaddy did too. Giving myself insulin shots ain't what I'm trying to do. Plus, I don't like needles. Hate taking pills. When waiters ask about desserts, I say, nah, just bring the bill. Came the 4th, the cheesecake. Nor the apple pie a la mode. Mint chocolate chip. I like to eat the whole bowl, but I'm trying to preserve my health. Trying to preserve my wealth. I'll eat almost anything for free, but I won't sponsor my death. I said, grandmother, I love you. I just hope you understand. I'm just working to improve, trying to become a better man, trying to stay healthy so I don't have to pay for pills. Wish I could invest all of that money I've seen you spend on hospital bills. But I know it's Southern hospitality. You show your love through soul food. Guess the times are changing though. My kids will grow their own food. And all the extra money that wasn't spent on doctors and meds, we'll take that and buy stock. Take that and buy land. So financially, family will be straight for generations. Both money and love will be in constant rotation. I said, grandmother, that's my plan. I just want your great-grandkids to inherit grands from their grands. Understand? Yeah. Let me know when y'all ready for me. All these Everything y'all hearing is on the album and the book. The book and the album is available at 84ultra.com. Oh, that's a good question. Nah. I ain't gonna lie to you. The prices go up like every month. You know what I'm saying? Like $5. Like my prices be creeping up. You know what I'm saying? All right, but currently CD's 10 and the book's 20. That's current. You know what I mean? I might feel different by the fall. Yeah.
Only $20.
You know what I'm saying?
Right now.
As poets and entrepreneurs, we get to determine our prices. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the season. You know what I'm saying? So get it while it's hot. So what holiday is coming up? Juneteenth. Juneteenth is coming up, and it's really one of my favorite times. I do genealogy work outside of poetry, outside of my 9 to 5. I do genealogy work, and I have been since like '05. Trace my family back to this. So I haven't traced any families back to Africa yet. But also, that's not really the focus of my company. Before they were ancestors, I always want to know what we've done in this country. We speak about the motherland and the origin. I appreciate that. But then it's like ancestors we skip over at the same time. Today is Sunday, and I grew up in a black church, and traditionally Sunday is a day of rest. And so I want to do this piece called Rest is Reparations. And I'm going to ask y'all to, I'm going to ask y'all to stretch your arms, stretch your legs. I'm going to ask you to focus on your breathing. Tap into your body for the ancestors. For the ancestors who were forced to sacrifice their bodies in the name of New World wealth. For the ancestors who were forced to utilize their minds in the name of New World wealth. Check in for a second. Stop right here for a second. Just breathe for a second. Be completely here. Be completely here in this space. Completely present. Completely present in this moment. Inhale. Exhale. Bombarded by text messages, emails, and notifications. Bombarded by robocalls, bombarded by the constant dinging of devices, bombarded by the public's opinions on politics and pop culture, because a celebrity tweeted what, because the president said what. The invisible contracts we sign when following along with the norms of this society, like habits that hurt the pancreas, like habits that taint the lungs, like scrolling through timelines past bedtime. Who taught you to check Facebook every day? Who taught you to post to Instagram every day? Who taught you that you always have to state your opinion? Who taught you to check that inbox every 5 minutes? The invisible contracts we sign. The invisible contracts we sign, the work it takes to remain an informed citizen in this society while maintaining a full-time job plus a part-time job plus a side hustle. You work to pay the bills, to take care of your family, always feeling like you're always falling short. The constant pressure. The constant pressure of keeping up with the Joneses, keeping up with the Kardashians, keeping up with a society that has no chill. For the ancestors, check in for a second. Slow down for a second. Check in for a second. Stop right here, just for a second. Breathe. Just breathe for a second. Descendants of the overworked should never be labeled lazy. My people deserve to breathe deeply. We built the universities and we placed the seeds into the ground. We grew the crops that produced the cash that stabilized the country. I owe it to my family tree to stop and honor this body, to stop and center this mind. My ancestors forced to work sun up to sun down. I owe it to them. So I slow myself long enough to hear their voices telling me, rest your mind, rest your body, so you can better enjoy this life. For these bodies deserve their own reparations, a type of reparations that the president can't give us. For the descendants of the enslaved, rest is an act of reparation, so slow it down for a second. Check in for a second. Just breathe for a second. Inhale. Exhale.
Yeah.
I want to do this, join this last piece. I want to do this at Jaylene Clark's Owens event. Okay. This the one, all right, so I want to do this at Jaylene's event, and she had like, to me it felt like 100 kids there. But it was like high school students there or whatever. And I was like, oh man, like the fact, when you be second guessing yourself about a poem, it's just like, all right, when in doubt, don't do it. That's my thing normally, you know what I mean? If it don't feel right, just don't do it. I'm hot.
You can fight and take that jacket off.
Yeah, like.
I'm gonna do it. Nah. I'm gonna do it. Nah.
I was trying. Actually, I want to take all this off too. So, all right. Bear. And this too. All right. I got a lot of shit on.
This indulgence part, what?
I didn't even hear what you said.
Indulgence.
Oh, all right. Trying to audition, you know what I'm saying? What was on? We were talking about drinking and shit earlier. Like. Said, I done got high off of Jesus. Said, I done got high off sativa. Got high to the highest power, but I'm a born again believer. No, a torn again believer. Grew up in church, but grew out of it in college. Maybe them folks that gave me the wrong set of knowledge, I don't know. They told me how they used the New Testament to justify the enslavement of my people put in chains. Looked into my history, never saw the Savior the same. When they forced Christianity upon us, it made us a passive people. Told to believe in that book when reading that book was illegal. When white folk read the Bible, everything was fine. When we read the same Bible, it was considered a crime. How sublime. How religion and drugs intertwine. How it all connects when you travel through time. When white folks sell weed, everything is fine. When we sell the same weed, it's considered a crime. How sublime. How religion and drugs intertwine. Both can take away your agency. Both can alter your mind. But I'm just trying to escape though. I'm trying to escape like the ancestors. I'm trying to kiss the sky like Jimmy. I'm trying to run away like Kunta Kinte. I want to get away, fly away like Lenny. I tried to put one in the air. Now, was it a blunt or was it a prayer? I tried to put one in the air. Now, was it a blunt or was it a prayer? We always knew how to praise the trees. We always knew how the stars align. We always knew some of those plants could get us right. Knew which herbs would alter the mind. We always knew the water had a pull on us. Always knew to be thankful for the sun. We be the most electric beings on the planet. A higher power ain't nothing new to us. They tried to ban our higher self, only for us to soul clap back rhythms through gospel music, only for us to stomp our feet to the sacred that we are, using their Christ as an add-on to our original ways, a placeholder until we got back home one day. One day, we escaped this reality and America called us addicts. One day, we were so far gone, they called us aliens. One day, we tapped into our own energy, and they called it the Holy Ghost. One day, some slaves emancipated themselves through trance. I done seen Negroes on Neptune. I done seen spaceships on Bankhead. I done seen 10 Negroes on Neptune losing themselves to dance. Who gon' calm the generations of spirit moving through us? Too much melanin in this skin to remain down to earth. Almost took my mama out the day she gave birth. Western medicine tried to curse but could never consume. Black women push generations of divinity through the womb. So, baby, be safe and please get home soon. That was the weekend we both did shrooms. I had turned 28, but I had just been born. Seeing myself for the first time in adult male form. Some elderly folks never moved past adolescence. I lust just like my daddy. That was my biggest lesson. Figure your parents out and you'll begin to learn yourself. I was sober when I wrote this, but my mind was somewhere else. I can break it down like an eighth or a quarter, pass the blunt, spit a theory, and still show respect to your daughter, but I'm just trying to escape, though. I'm just trying to run away from all of this. I'm trying to kiss the sky like Jimmy. I'm trying to run away. I'm trying to escape this shit like Kunta Kinte. Trying to get away, fly away like Lenny. So I put one in the air. Now, was it a blunt or was it a prayer? I tried to put one in the air. Now, was it a blunt or was it a prayer? Thank y'all for listening. Peace.